right now. The screen recording is on. If you would like your face to be on YouTube, you can unmute your hobby, make your face visible. If you wouldn't, then you don't need to, because certainly a whole lot of people will definitely get to watch this video um at the end of the day. So please bear in mind that if your video is showing, just like we have Mikhail, video is already ongoing that's showing, there's nothing I can do. I won't edit it, I won't blur it. So if you don't feel safe, like you don't want your face to be seen by thousands and thousands of people, kindly close your camera. But if you want your face to be shown, then you're highly welcome. Try as much as possible to take maximum of 40 minutes, and we'll open the call line for people to talk and ask questions. The advantage of this meeting is that you are available, you are available to ask questions, and I will be glad to address those questions. And the other folks will come to my WhatsApp and still come and ask funny questions, which I will definitely not answer. Because even as much as I'm here, I create time, you create time, we create time, and they choose not to create time. They feel that they can just wake up one morning and call me and get informations. I think I won't be providing those informations again. But what I did was, every time they call me, I say, go and attend the meeting. Whatever question you have, I will address it after the training. So today we'll be talking about modification of product. I'll go ahead and share my screen right now. So my screen is shared, and I would have to show my face because I'm talking speaker right there. So all right. So what's modification of product? It's very simple. Modify means should I use the word edit? No. Yeah, edit. That's what modify what means. It means that I kind of apply some changes. That's what modify will means. So when you hear things like modification of product, it means make some changes on products. And to begin, let's try something out. We are going to import product right now. So we are going to product right now, and we are just going to make it very fast. We are going to import product. So we'll come down here to import from AliExpress. You come down to import from AliExpress and install Chrome extension. Come on, I have this thing. Okay. Go to AliExpress, and I believe you've done the settings already. We are not teaching that today. There's a video out there on how to do all the settings. So go ahead and do the settings. So what we'll do now is, sorry, my network is slow. That's why it's taking time, even on AliExpress, to load. It's taking some time. So we have to allow it the time. Network is not very, very okay for me right now. So we move down to the kind of product we'd like to import. So for the sake of this video, let's do something. Let's just go to anything like bags. So we have bags here right now. The reason why whenever I try to import, I draw my mouse down is because since the network is not being strong, it takes a lot of time to put all these images together, and I kind of leave it on. My mouse must be down, so if at the end of the day this tabs comes up, it goes to show that the upper side is free and safe to import. You see, so that's how I do it. So we are going to just pick one thing here, and then we're going to do something. So this one is what I'm choosing. I'm just going to import. So start imports. So at the moment, it's importing at the moment. So I just have to give it some few seconds to push it down to my store. All right, so it's on my store right now. So if I come here and refresh this, I'm going to see it right here. So this is what it is. The product is already there. So I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to apply a very minor edit on this, and then I'll push it to my store, and then we'll continue modifying from my store. So what we have here is that we have the name of the product. Buy Street Hip Hop Shoulder Slot Mobile Phone for Teenagers Japanese Classics Small Bag Magazine, right? Amazing. This is the name here. Very amazing. I'm going to open GPT. Don't use GPT all the time, but it's just a way of making the work more easy. Okay, it's just a way of making the work more easy. So I'm going to use GPT. So we are going to do something. And if we are going to, what we are going to do now is going to punch a very little on SEO, but we are not doing SEO. So it's going to punch a very little on SEO. So what I did right now was I clicked on that same product and I opened it on a new tab again, like fully. So that's what I just did, nothing else. So I've opened my GPT down. Google Meet is this. This is the product. I've imported the product to my import list, not to my store first. So what I will do right now is that I'll ask GPT to make something for me. I said, okay, rename. Rename this product. I'm going to open and close brackets. Then I'll tell him extra. Make it. So let's look at what it's going to give us. Come on, network. Come on now. So what this is going to do for us is going to rename this product. And I'll tell you why we are renaming it. It will still point us to SEO. Okay. Network is just not being friendly. All right, let's use this one. Make it SEO friendly. Now look at something. All right. This title includes relevant keyword and describes the product clearly, making it more SEO friendly. So see what we had here, STUY something something. Now see what we have here, hip hop street style shoulder bag for teens, classic Japan small crossback phones and magazine bags. Okay, so we'll copy this. I could just tell it make it short as well, and it will. So I've just changed that thing right now. So if I'm to paste this here, right here, you're going to see something. We are going to use it. Okay, like you can see right now, this other side has it. Dara has it. This one has it. DHgate has it. Walmart has it. Now see where Amazon is. Amazon has it too. I'm not too satisfied with that, so I'll tell him something else. I'm not satisfied with that. It's still making Ali come up first, so I really don't like that. I need to bring out something that will take Ali off the market. So not like Ali off the market, but I want something that if I write a blog post that's on SEO about it, uh, it's going to make sure that I rank high, I rank first. That's what I'm looking out for. So at least just everywhere. Um, okay, I know what I can do. I will make it short. What I can do. Mhm. Why Ali is really hanging high is because they are the owner of the product. And that's why you see they keep coming up first because of their SEO. But you see, other people are coming up. I wish I was able to take, I wish I'm opening this on new tab. You see that this wasn't the second, this wasn't the third. You see now, at least now coming number fourth again, even after taking first. So what we can do is that we can as well press this down and stand number one here. It's possible, very, very possible. And that's why even when we are given this name, even when we are given this name by AI, we can modify it ourselves. Listen, AI is giving you something that is going to be SEO very friendly and easy to see. Modification of product is what we are teaching right now. So I'm just going to paste this here for now. For now, we'll do something with that. Now, this bag has nothing to do with kids. So I'm going to take all of these categories out, 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 and out. And at the end of the day, I'm going to import this product right now. So I'm taking it to my store. We'll be working with this product right now. So I'm doing the importation right now. Let me go to, okay, just let's hold on for a little while for this to import. It takes some time. I think about a minute or two. Okay, now we are done. So what I can do now is that I can just simply cut this out and put this in, and I'll arrive at the home page, and I can just drip down to my store right now. So I'll go to my vendor dashboard. So that's where I'm going to see the product. So give us little time. Remember, modification of products. All this stuff I'm opening is very, very necessary. Very, very necessary. Very, very necessary. So follow tune, please. And I'm going to do two things. This is the product right now. This is the one we just imported right now. So what I will do now is that I will open this product view in a new tab. So I'm viewing this in a new tab as if I'm a customer trying to buy. Although I can buy, there will be an error that I cannot buy from my store. So I've just opened this on a new tab right now. Please kindly watch closely. You'll see what I'm trying to do. Every single step I make in modifying this product means a whole lot. It's not by joke. It's not a joke. It means a whole lot. And it has its own duty, what it does. So right now, I'm not talking about how to import product. That's why we didn't talk about prices. If we are talking about how to import product, we'll talk about how to come here. AliExpress importing settings will now adjust the price before we try importing the product. And that's why I really don't know how much the product is costs as 4.21. Why would I import something for 4 points and be selling for 3 points? Although there are variations that cause those prices to be like that. So like you can see right now, 141. Let me see. They won't even give me the real price because they won't allow me to buy. See this error. I'm not allowed to buy. This error on top that says your product you're not allowed to buy. This error will not let. If not, I will see price here. When you choose variation, the price will come up under this place showing you the exact price for buying. If I try to buy now, you see the error that is coming up, so I can't buy. So definitely for sure, I didn't set up increment on the price. That's why this has not increased. We all know that there's a video that teaches about how to do that. You come here, you click on the settings, you now make some changes and all of that. We're not talking about how to import products. We're talking about how to modify. So this is the product now on the front end, and this is mine too on the front end. See mine, see theirs, see mine. Wonderful. Now, if you look closely, you're going to see the name of this product. STUI means street hip hop. I mean, is that what it means? No, I don't know. STUI, street hip hop, slug mobile, phone, T, teenager. I don't see the Y. Sorry, I was handling working with customers, so before your meeting came up, I was a bit late. I was a bit late. That customer just messaged me now. There's nothing I can do. I can't leave the meeting. All right, so let's move on. This is the name of the product right now. I need to make sales, so I hope you understand. So wait. So this is the name of the product right now, and this is the name of my product right now. And I have changed things. That's why you see STUY, classic hip hop shoulder back. STUY, you see this one, street hip hop shoulder slop. So you've seen that the names of has changed naturally. But there's something I will still do when we talked about SEO. And a whole lot of people were not here when we talked about SEO, so they missed it. Well, we are going to still do that SEO for the last time, so I can record the version of that time and keep it for them because it's very necessary. You can't just take that away. So I've already changed the names. And since I've changed the name, it doesn't mean that we won't still work on it. So to go further in modifying this product, we'll come down here and click on the edit, not quick edit, not quick edit, the real edit. Click on it. Watch what's going to happen, what we are going to do right now. Remember, we have the front view of it. So I guess I'm to, okay, let me leave it. Let me work with this. So this is the edit now. So now that we have the edit, oh my. So now that we have the edit, we need to start working on some certain things like remolding the name. Remember, we have changed the name with the help of GPT. GPT has given us a name that will be SEO friendly, but it's now high time for us to modify the name more and make it very small. It could be just one line like this. It mustn't be like two lines or three lines. No. So to do that, we'll come right here and take this classic hip hop shoulder back. Hip hop shoulder back is classic. Yeah. STUY. I don't know what you are. Classic hip hop shoulder back. Japanese street style for teenager. Phone and phone and magazine holder. It explained that this thing has a lot to do with phone and magazine holder. Japanese streets. I'm not selling to Japanese, so that's off. Style for teens. Well, adults as well can use this, so I'm taking that off. So I bet you now I have a very unique name I can put on Google and let's see the competition. Who has it? This man is still there. No problem. You know why? He has keywords that is making this thing come up. But you see now, the second person now has to be eBay. The third person has to be Walmart, etc., etc. Look at this other one. The second person was Lazada.ag. The third person was Daras. And AliExpress still came back. Now, the only competition I have now is with Ali, right? Truthfully. And even if I opened a new window, I'm sharing this screen. I think I can as well open um, new windows. I think Igniton, I believe, is going to capture Igniton as well since I'm sharing screen. Let's paste it on Igniton and see what happens. Let's not be biased. It's still AliExpress coming up, eBay second, and all of the rest. No problem. Be peace, okay? Let this not bother you. We are going to make sure that we press this thing down under 5 days. Under 5 days, our product will be on number one. That's where the ACO comes to play. No amount of money you will pay, except you can pay Google to make it number one. Google can actually make it number one. But sometimes we pay Google, Google will still keep it at number two. That's true. Yes, that's true. So why do we have to pay everything? When you have 50 products, it means you pay for 50 products. Come on now. How much do you have to pay all that paying? So we are going to write amazing blog posts. When I mean amazing, that's what we talked about SEO before. Amazing blog posts. We'll tweak it in a way that all of these people will now become our junior. All of this company will become our junior. The reason is I don't want to share it on the secret of this video. We'll talk about it when we are doing it, our stuff. So now we've seen that this name, AliExpress will not let this name go. He's always ranking high. Every other people are competitor. And that's why when you make small changes, another person will rank, another person will keep ranking. So now we know that, and we are going to stick to that. We are going to stick to our name right now. This name is still very, very much okay. And I think it's a one-line name. Classic hip-hop shoulder bag, phone and magazine holder. Okay, but I really don't like the fact that it's just phone and magazine holder because some people might just want to buy it for packing some few clothes, and when they see phone and magazine holder, they be like, okay, so it can't carry clothes. So you could just take this phone and magazine, play around with the names, but don't make sure you don't switch the name of the product. The name of the product is shoulder back. Let that be there. Let that establish the fact that look, this is a shoulder back. But apart from that, I can play around with this magazine and something holder. It will still take time because I'll take this. Okay, let me still do it. It's a meeting, so we are not in a hurry. Let's say hold on. See, change from open and close. So I really don't know what I'm doing. I just feel like it's going to bring something very different. All right, so crossbar for phones, essential. Okay, I get the works. Essential right now. Um, crossbar phone. All right, so I get the word essential right now. I could do like this: phone and essentials holders or essentials holder. Well, I really don't think is. Well, let's leave it there. So we come down here and say products. Don't touch this one. This one is variable. Variable is, why do you call it variable? Variable is like when you choose this, when you choose like color gray, you choose the size. That's variability. It's not simple. Simple is just one way. If it was only black color available, there are no variations like size wise, etc. That's simple product. But this one is variable product and it's very, very um it's the best product. Of course, people have the right to choose whichever option they want. And then you come to category. This is where people get it wrong. You see this place? If your product is not situated in the right category, you're just like, how do I explain this? You're just like, what is the most consumed thing right now? Since I'm an Africa, I'll be very proud enough to use what is most consumed in Africa. Gary. Okay, so let me use Gary right now. So Gary is most consumed, and many times it doesn't even need adverts. You don't see people do adverts for Gary because advert or without advert, it will sell itself. So, but do you know that if you pick Gary, the most valued food in Africa, and you pick that Gary and you hide it in a boutique, do you know that somehow, no matter how valuable it is, it loses its market value, truthfully, because who would even think that Gary will be in a boutique? Who will even think of that? So every other Gary in the market are busy selling itself without adverts. But your Gary might need adverts to sell itself. Why is that so? This is boutique right now. Shoe bags. Let me put on this thing so I can see myself too. This boutique right now. Shoe, bags, and belts. Everybody passing by knows that this is a boutique without you saying boutique. But this is Gary. Let's assume this is Gary. Do you know this Gary will be inside this store for more than 1 year without selling? The truth is, that's the truth. It will be inside this store for more than 1 year without selling. And for you to sell this Gary, you must do something. You must go in front of your shop and keep a basin, pour the Gary on top and put cup on top of it. Because you can't actually write Gary for sale here. It's going to be very awkward. People will even believe it that there is Gary inside boutique. People won't actually believe there's Gary inside boutique. So for you to sell that Gary that you took to your boutique, you have to go in front of your boutique, put a chair there, put a basin there, pour the Gary there, and put cup. That's a logo to show that, look, this Gary is for sale. And of course, people will definitely buy, but the market is going to be very slow compared to if that Gary was to be in the market where everybody knows I'm going there to buy Gary, or an open shop. You understand what I mean? So that's what category does. Category is like you are to sell something and you are selling bags, and you're selling bags right now. And instead of you to look out for instead of you to come down here to look out for fashion, I think it's under fashion, if I'm not mistaken. Fashion, yes. And you see bags, and you could as well say, oh, this bag is unisex. And you can say shoulder bag and done. You're sending it to the direct market where it has its own value. Because anybody that goes to any online market space to buy, they know what they are going there for. If by chances they end up buying some other things, it doesn't take away the fact that they had something they went there for. So let's assume that they are coming to buy toothbrush. And when they go to the toothbrush category, they go to discover there's a bag. They really even doesn't take it serious, truthfully. And for the few that will take it serious, it means that bag must keep repeating or keep showing itself, or has something very unique, that very eye-catchy, that people just see and say, oh, this bag is so nice, let me take a look at it. But the real market force, that's the real market flow, was supposed to go to the adequate category. So if I Google bags and Google starts showing me shoes, I'm not interested. So why is Google not showing me shoes? Google knows that my focus, what I want at the moment, is bags. So if you have a product in your store, listen to me, and your category is not well underlined like this for each and every of those products, you're actually not doing that product well. Truthfully, you're actually not doing that product well. And it's not going to affect the product, it will affect you, the seller. I just made an instances with the boutique right now, because people really don't, in this category, when you go to your own, you see many one fixed up there, and those things doesn't really have anything to do with your products. Why is your product on those categories? Why? Your product should find itself on its rightful category. This is 100% very important in modification of product. I beg you. If you get it wrong here, you get it wrong everywhere. Like always, you would never get it right. I'm just telling you what is true. So instead of busy promoting and doing all of those things, kindly do what is right first. Let's get to know where the errors are coming from. So remember, I did what I did was I did fashion. That's what I did. I did fashion, I did bags, I did unisex because male, female can actually get this. I did shoulder bag, I did dawn. And I did dawn, yeah. So this is it. Fashion, bags, unisex, shoulder. I can as well add new one. I can as well come here and say don't spam the system. Fashion bag, I can say main, I can say cross back, I can say done. I can as well come back and say, "You look, don't just spam the system. It doesn't make sense. Just fix it where it rightfully belongs. Fix it where it rightfully belongs." Moving down there, we talk about tax. Very, very powerful. Very powerful. Now, what's tax? How do I explain tax? I don't know if you guys do YouTube. I believe many of you do YouTube. So some of you that have done YouTube before, you understand what tax means. Tax means that if I were to be a YouTuber right now and I'm promoting things about Ronaldo in the person of Mr. Ronaldo, respectfully, and I'm promoting his football skills and his training skills, I won't just dump the video there on YouTube. When I'm going to tag Real Madrid as a club side, FC, Barcelona, comma, um, a whole lot of club side. Then I'll go ahead and tap cricket. I'll tag I'll tag everything sports. Anything sport that comes into my mind, I'll just be putting it at comma, put it at comma. I'll never tag which famous musician do we have? I'll never tag what's this person called? Drake. What business does he has to do with sports? I'll never tag Drake. I'll never tag Michael Jackson, of blessed memories. I will never tag all those people because the niche has nothing to do with them. The niche is in sports. So what does this tag does? This tag means that if you go to YouTube and start searching for Ronaldo, you keep searching for Ronaldo, you're not getting the very Ronaldo video you have. The algorithm of YouTube will start showing you similar things related to sports, such as it will start showing you things like Neymar football skills and all of that. And it's actually watching what you're going to do when it shows you. If it shows you skip, it's going to avoid it completely and start showing you something different, but it's within the niche of sports. So let's say I went to a shopping mall to buy something and I'm looking for school bag, school bag, school bag, school bag, school bag, school bag, school bag. I'm not seeing the tags will do like this. Let's assume Superstore was supposed to be online. It will start showing me something like traveling bags, shoulder bags, because that is like saying, oh, since you can't find the type of school bag you need, you maybe this shoulder bag can help you with what you're doing, or maybe this cross bag can help you with what you're doing, or maybe this waist bag can help you with what you're, something like that. That is just what it means. The tags will make this thing, the algorithm start suggesting many of your related niches products to the same user which is searching for the thing. So for this reason now we are going to start tagging things like bags, bags, comma, I'll do bags, I'll do back. If you come and start searching for these things with this keyword, I'll come up. I'll do fashion, I'll do fashion, comma. Fashion has something to do with fashion has something to do with bags now, right? I'll do trending. I'll do trending. I could do a whole lot of things, but that's what tax means. It means that if you're going into trending things, yeah, bags can be trending because we fall under the same category of fashion. If you go into fashion, yeah, I'm available. And you're coming to the very bags itself, I'm available. That's what it means. Then we're looking at short description. This man never gave us short description, and that's why we didn't get it. This the owner didn't give us short description. Remember, whatever you're seeing here is moved fully to this side. So we didn't get the short description, and it's okay. But we look at the long description. Let me widen this. On the long, all of this thing we are doing it for each and every one of our products. So if you can't do it for many products, then don't import many. Just import the few you can do for, because if you don't do it for those products, you're actually not helping those products. So look at this now. This description is very beautiful, but there's always a catch. People just don't get it. Let me see if I can move my mouse. This thing here. Thank you. Cheers. Stay there. So look at this. There's something people don't get right. I've not seen it yet, but it's about the way AliExpress does this thing. Every manufacturer wants to do what they call upsell and cross sell. Put that down. Once it is highly voted, we'll start talking about upsell and cross sell. What is upsell? Upsell and cross sell, I won't explain here. It's going to take it so deep. We have spent 42 minutes already, but it simply means that the owner of the product is trying to get his store. You know, on AliExpress, they don't connect domain name. It's just like Amazon, you don't connect domain name. It's only on Shopify you connect. That is standalone. Go and stand alone. But this marketplace, they have other people, just like they show your own, they show another person's own, they show another person, they show another person, they show another person. So chances of customers to click on other people's own and leave are always very high, because if they come to look for bags and they landed on your bag and they didn't like it, they'll start suggesting other bags. Now the system is not the system is trying as much as possible not to lose the customer. It might not be very okay for you, because the customer might leave your store and patronize another store. Wow, we've lost power. Okay, so we continue. The customer might leave your store and patronize another store. That doesn't mean that the customer don't like you. It simply means that this is what the customer likes. And no e-commerce marketplace will be willing to let lose their customer. No e-commerce marketplace will be willing to let go their customer just because they didn't see what they want in your own personal store. So the e-commerce marketplace, the algorithm, the settings will start suggesting other people's this thing to them, they'll start suggesting other people this thing to them. So for you and me, as a smart seller, which I would assume we are, as a smart seller, what we do is that we simply, don't worry, I'll bring back power. If I want to stand up here to put on my gen, it might take another 20 minutes or so. So it will simply, naturally, to just what we can simply do is to cross sell it, upsell it. So if we cross sell and upsell, we'll get our store full back to back. Like we can start doing things like you might like this. That's what it means. You might like this. You might like this. You might like this. So we are cross-selling, we are upselling our product. So even when the customer who is attempting to buy from us, even when they get to carts, which is like the place they say add to cart, there are other marketplaces that will still be advertising other products. So in case this customer doesn't feel like buying right now, you can choose another one. The aim is just to see the person buy. So we can as well gauge it so much that at the end of the day, even if at cart, out to cart, it's only your product displaying everywhere. Only your product display. You've covered the entire place. That's what upsell and cross-sell is. So that's what these people do most. If you check that description, they will now start doing things like funny things like coupon. They'll say, hey, use this coupon. They'll start showing you similar things you like, and all of those things are part of their store. They don't want to keep those places open so that no other product will come in and drag the customer to another person's store. Because at that point, they don't have the power to control what a customer does on the platform. They just don't have power to control what the customer does on the platform. So for that reason, they will try everything possible to get the customer not to see any other person's product. So that's when upselling and cross-selling comes in. And to you that is importing product to your store, you may be very careless enough not to look at it. But you see, that can cost you a whole lot of things, because they always do that thing at the bottom of every product description. How would you feel if a customer comes into your store, wanted to buy, was engaging with your product description, at the end of the day, the customer go and see something like AliExpress branded, because the system imports everything. They can't remove everything. They see a branded AliExpress banner with some other suggestions and things like get coupon, click here, and those embedded links are still in your store. So it means that customer can click on that thing and the person will leave the entire system. Even if you're using Shopify, they will leave the entire Shopify and go straight to the owner of the product. How would you feel? It's called, in the world of blogging, it's called backlinks. Backlinks are links that are embedded So you can see something like shop now. Shop now is just a word, shop now. In that shop now, there's a link behind that if you click on it, it will take you somewhere. So that's what it's called. The wall of blogging is called backlinks. So you might want to look out for those things because they are mostly under here, under product description. When you see these images and all of that, they are mostly under there. You understand? And sometimes I see it up here. So if I see like I'll just touch on this image, I'll click on this X, I'll delete it. So let me delete one image so that you see. Let's assume this is the person, this is the link. I'll just click edit. You see, it disappeared. I've deleted that picture right now. Another thing you want to look out for is this description now. Don't make sure nothing this thing comes in like original mainland China. I really don't like this thing. I really don't like this China stuff like that. I check it out. And if I want to do, I could do CF, which is CHINA. All right. So I don't have China right now. This I don't know what to call it. Don't know the English word. It's a shortcut that scans everything you're doing right here. So that's what it is. So always look out for the description. Very necessary. Always look out for the description. Always. If there's anything called backlinks, it should be your link. I'll teach you how to put backlinks here. It's very easy. Do you know in this place? Let me show you if I want to put backlinks. Let me just show you something. If I want to put, yeah, let's say I want to put a backlink on. Let me type my thing completely. Let's say I want to put backlink. See what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to type something like SHOP shop now. Let me make it caps SHOP. Let me show you how backlinks looks like. You see this shop now right now. I could do something very amazing with it. I could circle this. I could make it a bit bold. You see, it's bold, and I make it more bolder. You see how beautiful it is now. I could do make it maybe stylish. Kind of wants to don't stand too straight. You understand? And apart from that, let me backlink it. I could just do like this, and I click on this, and it will give me place to put the link. You see? So let me put we are going to test it. You see, it will work. So you understand what I'm talking about. Let me put these people's products. After I'll delete it at the end of the day. Let me pick this up and put it here. You see, and I click in here. You see, put it right there. So shop now. I'm going to delete it. We are doing example right now. This is what backlinks is. You see this your shop now. Only you alone can see that you've put link here. And I'm going to update it. Then when we are checking it out here, if someone will remind me, I will check it and you'll see it somewhere here where it says shop now, somewhere here, and we'll click on it and you see how to. So don't let those backlinks stay. What I'm telling you is that AliExpress have the sellers there, they do more of these things there. Please take your time to view all of this. And anytime you see anything that doesn't align with what you believe, take it out. That's what it is. So we are done with this. We move down to the next one, which is the inventory. Leave it there. Geolocation. Sometimes I really don't touch this, but sometimes I do touch it because at the moment, what I could do is just take this out and put. Sometimes I don't really touch it. It really doesn't make any distinction. All it does is that look, if you come here, it will tell the customer that you want to know where the location of this product is. Click here. The customer will click, and it will show the customer your location. You see, it will show the customer your current location. So if you want to point the location to some other place, maybe China, maybe France, if you're claiming this product is in France, you could just put the France address right there and then pick it. Google would just you could just do something like this, maybe France, some phone number in France and all of that. Sorry, some funny address. Don't do it. I'm just showing you what it stands for. So that is it. And then we move down to the next one, which happens to be the delivery time, delivery date, etc. How many of you were on our shipping class? If you were on the shipping class, congratulations to you. If you were not on the shipping class, I'm going to off this. If you are not on the shipping class, I advise you please go there and watch the videos about. And also, it's going to really help you. I'm not saying this because I want you to watch my video. Those videos are not beautiful. They are not designed, but they are educational. So if you were able to watch that, you will understand that we set shipping based on distance, we set shipping based on so many factors. And as such, when we are looking at this, we are looking at a whole lot of things on our mind based on what we did there. So delivery time is what we'll set that would show on the front end of the customer, such as this place. So this is where the whole settings comes up. So what we can simply do now is that how many days delivery do you use? Remember we did standard shipping in my own case. So I don't know what you call it, maybe express delivery, maybe you call it like 247 or fast something. But when you call it, you remember you specified this, right? Can you remember something like that? I'm on a meeting now, please. Can I call you when I'm done, like an hour or so? Thank you. So you remember we did some days, we open bracket and close bracket, and we mentioned some days, right? Those days is what we'll bring right here. So let's just leave this at 7. But when you do 7, it's going to add 1 from the settings right here. It's going to add plus 1. And if you do 8, it's going to still add plus 1, etc., etc. So I'm going to do like 7. I put 7 days right now. Okay, that's why I just put 7 days. And then we are going to look it out when we are doing viewing it at the end of the day. So we have delivery time for back order. Back order means that okay, delivery time for back order. What I think it no, I know what it means. I'm trying to explain. Let me get the best word. Back order means that look, this product is out of stock right now, but we are you can order, you can place an order for it, knowing that when we refill, we'll save you. Then we have another one for delivery time for out of stock. That's product is completely out of stock. You don't know when it's going to be stocked back, but this is the delivery time for you in case you choose to pay money. It might take 2,000 days, or 200 days or thereabout. So if you feel safe, my product is actually out of stock, you still want to buy, go ahead. And I must make sure I provide settings for you to buy when it's out of stock. And you remember when I talked about looking out for your description so that you avoid upsell and cross sell. I really don't think I called it cross sell. I think maybe I said back sell or something. But it's called upsell and cross sell. I took time to explain when a manufacturer doesn't want to lose a customer for no reason. As such, he upsells and cross sells. So, should I do this? I guess I should do one of the things related to this. It's going to take more time, but upsell and cross sell, I mean, you need to have those products already. Now, let me explain what it means again here. You don't just upsell and cross sell anything. That would be bad. It doesn't make sense. So, if you are, what should I use? If you're selling phones, okay, let's use these phones. If you're selling phones, these are my phones. I have if you're selling phones, these are different types of phones, okay? So let me do an example, okay? And the customer came to buy iPhone. It is very easy for you to upsell this phone too, because you know why? It's still phone, it's still phone, it's still phone. All of them are phone. But the customer was looking for this iPhone, was looking for this. You can upsell it. That is to say, you might like this. You're looking for this iPhone. I have 5, but you clicked on 1, or let's say I have 10. If you have 10 of this very iPhone, different types of iPhone, like iPhone. Okay, where's my other? Okay, I can't. My other phone is in the color. If you have iPhone 1, iPhone 2, iPhone 3 till iPhone 20. It's okay for you to upsell all those iPhones, different types, like iPhone 1. If it came through iPhone 1, you can upsell iPhone 2, iPhone 3, iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 19, iPhone 20, iPhone 21. It is very okay. But if you have one single iPhone, you can upsell this. This is Infinix. You can actually upsell this. It means that it is actually a phone, but I just don't have this iPhone. But you might like this phone too. You understand? I just don't have using companion mode. I really don't know what companion mode is. I really don't have this iPhone again, but you can actually use this one. And if this iPhone is out of stock, I can as well upsell this one too. You understand? Because they are phone. But it will be very odd that because I'm trying to protect you from leaving my store, I don't have this iPhone. I don't have anything related to iPhone. I start upselling this. This is some AC remote. I don't know if you understand. It has absolutely nothing to do with this. So why am I upselling this? It's absolutely nonsense, sincerely speaking. It doesn't make any sense. So when you're upselling, don't say, I just open all my product I keep. I start upselling everything. I'll sell shoe, I'll sell bags, I'll sell laptop, I'll sell. No, now you're just not doing the right thing. So I believe my explanation is clear enough. I really don't have to dig deep into this. Upsell similar things. Don't upsell things that has absolutely nothing in common. I think I've made sense there. So that's what it is. So for that reason, if you must upsell this, you need to go back, and that's bags. So for that to happen, we need to go back to our store and go and find similar bags. Like, let me see if I have another bags. Yeah, I think I do. 3 words is going to search my entire store and bring things that has bags. and I will now choose the ones I want. Like you can see Korean chic bag, fashion wear, new wear women bag, Turkey. These are all the bags, 2029 something bags, trendy handbag rotio, new ladies bag, trendy handbag rotio, women handbag for women, all match women. These are all my bags. I can upsell them because they are still within the same. If I must cross it, and you can upsell as many as, remember I told you now. So if I do another box like this, and it's going to still bring out, and it's going to bring out bags only on my store. It's not going to bring out anything on any other person's back store, so I could as well upsell this as well. I could do like 40, I could do like 1,000. I'm gauging the entire place. This is where I'm gauging this place, this landing page. This is a landing page whereby people come down, they might see something like this. See all of this related product. Why should, and mind you, if I click on any of these products, it's going to land me in someone else's store. Why should I give room for this? You remember now, like I told you about the system. This is how naturally every e-commerce works. You see, this one is Bax. See it. This is Megan store with over 181 review, 4.83 star. Now, this stores now is not my store. This is, if you want to check, let's try it. I really don't have the right to do all of this because it's going to point to someone else's store, and I'm going to be very fast because I didn't get permission whatsoever to put someone on this video. So let that open. My network is a bit funny somehow. So when that open, I'll show you that it's actually not my product. And if I were to be a customer, this is how it's going to distract me, take me out from the real thing that brought me in and point me some other place, all of that. I really do know. Network is funny. I hope I'm able to just do this. So that's what upsell cross sell means. Let's leave that until it comes up. So I could cross sell it. This is more of for my checkout page where I can gauge so many, so as not to lose a client. Of course, that's what we talked about as well. So I might have to go off this video. I need to connect another network so that we can have good time while we are here, because this is really frustrating at the moment. We can see that there's a color here that doesn't align with what we're doing. So I will just have to go out and come back. I'll be back. Just be back. Yes, I'm back. Okay, so I'm using a different network. I believe you can hear me. So let's hope this will come up too. So I'm loading this again. Oh, I didn't remember this one. Close this. All right, so we are back, and I was just trying to show you this product right now, and I'll show you it's not my store. You see, this is Clarity Online Store, and under Clarity too, when you go down, 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 you see that there are other people waiting to take people out of Clarity. So this is more of the competition. You don't want to keep your customer there. You want to upsell and cross sell moving forward. Another one is attributes and variations. We really don't have to touch anything here. Sometimes people ask me, "Sir, I imported product, the product is too expensive." Well, I'm going to touch very small part of it. The attributes now says there are colors and there are sizes that makes this thing up. And if you look at the front end, you see that it's actually true, such as we have here different colors like gray, purple, red, various color, blah, blah, like various color like this. And we have black, and we have other distinct too. So the variations now, if you must change the prices, like if you click on this, prices will change. You choose red, it will give you okay, red is out of stock. You choose purple is 51, it will give you a different price. If not for this error, you would have seen the price under here. This is just an average price of the product. So for that reasons, that is where you have the variation to edit, because it's not a simple product. You can just go and remove the $3 and put another. Look, if it's simple product, you can just have this one price and leave it there. So you can change it. But as long as it's variation, sometimes you see $3 to $5. Let me check this guy's product. Because he might have it. Okay, it doesn't have it. This is simple. I guess this is not even simple. This is still variable, because here you can see 65 in stock. You can see now the price changes to $21. You can see right now, right? As at the time we were looking at this, it wasn't $21. It wasn't 21, it was something else. So when I choose it, it now shows me $21. So that's what it is. So as such, you would want to edit it one by one here. For example, how do I go about that? You just click on this. You see variation and all of this. This is the variation mini longest, which happens to be the only variation right here, mini longest, something like that. So, and that's the mini longest, this is the only thing here. So if you want to add another one, you can go ahead and add. But why would you add? You're not the owner of the product, so you don't have the right to add anything there. Then we look at the colors now. We have as much color as possible, like gray. On the gray now, you have mini longest, which is the only variation that is available. And that gray is 3.29. You can change it to anything. You can just do like $6 for only this gray. Anybody that chooses gray when they are here, sorry, when they are here, if you choose gray color, it's going to show you this amount we just put. And I could close this on the gray. I could open black. I could say on the black, when you choose black, you could get like $58. I could close this. That's how to edit prices. When people keep calling, how do I did the price so high? I don't know how to edit. Now remember, this is just me trying to set example on something. I'm not actually setting prices. After this meeting, I'm going to delete this product, of course. So that's how to edit variable products. Moving down to discounts, enable bulk discount. If you want to give discount, if you're running any promo, you want to give discounts, you can do this. Like you can say minimum quantity. If you buy 12, you can get 30% off. If you buy four, you can get 9% off. Of course, you know what you're doing. Don't do this because I'm just doing it. Once the person buy, the discount will be unnaturally applied and you run at loss. I guess one of the person that is on this meeting, I forced you to come because of the same thing you did. You went and imported product to your store. You did chaka chaka chaka, someone bought, and now you went and deleted the product. Of course, that's going to affect your store. Let me just tell you. Because how can you import something to your store? You were not ready and someone bought. Instead of you to call the customer and negotiate, you went and delete the product and you think you're running away and you want to initiate refund. It doesn't work that way. Do what you're supposed to do rightfully. Now, imagine the impact that will place on your store. Like, who does that? So don't just type things anyhow just because you see the tabs are available to type. And then you move down to RMA. You could override the RMA that was given to your store naturally by you. You set RMA now, how many days refund it will take. But if this very product has a different RMA, like this product doesn't have warranty, you can come down here and change it to no warranty. There are no warranty for defected, for damage, for wrong product ship, for delay, or for any other reasons. I am not giving you warranty. But if there are warranty, you could just say warranty included, and the warranty are 7 days or 7 weeks or 7 months. You could just say 9 days or 9 weeks or 9 months. You could play around there. This is the day length value. You could say 66 days. You could say 66 weeks. You could say 66 months, 66 years, etc. And I'm going to give you a refund when the product is defect, damaged, wrong, shipped, delayed, authorized, blah, 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 blah. And I could go ahead and explain why this product will be giving you that refund. Or I could go ahead and say, look, there are no refund as such. I could see that typing something like, look, this is a food, and why would you need me to refund you when you buy the food? And how am I sure you've not eaten the food? Have it all true. How am I sure you've not eaten the food? And why must I refund you so there are no refunds? This is what it is right now. Excuse me. So, excuse me just 1 second. I'm going to pause this video. So that's just for the if you have any reason to just not refund this product, you could override it, meaning that the return and RMA on your store will not be applied to this product. For this product, I am not just going to give you refund, but for any other product, you can have my refund that I've given on the store. Lastly, visible. Your product, you can make it visible, catalog search and thereabout. But this is what I want to talk about. Other options like you can make it a draft after editing it, or maybe you're not too sure of what you're doing. You don't want to keep it on draft. You don't want anybody to buy it. Once you're done, you can come back and make it online. Remember, if you're seeing pending review here, it means that your store doesn't have auto publish add-on. You need to get it because the package you're using doesn't support auto publish. So if you come back on this product status, like this other option, and you see pending, pending, only pending, you don't see online. Purchase the add-on. If you see online, means your store already has that package. So for me, I can leave it at draft. For me, I can put it online automatically for people to see. Of course, I'll delete it. At the end of the day, I could put a welcome message, like for a thank you message for every of my customer that buys from my product. I could just say, hey, Megan Store. We'll say WRITE simple. Thank you for full. My store, okay, successfully purchased from my store, okay. Store name, I'll open it. I could call it MEGANSTORE. Okay, I'll close the bracket. I'll send it in. Just simple. This thing is not as difficult. Just simple. Thank you message. Okay. Tell of that. Okay, so I could just say thank you for shopping at Megan Store. We appreciate you. Best regard, the Megan Store team. Okay. So I pick this up, I put this in here. So every time any customer places an order from me, you will say, thank you for shopping at Megan Store. We appreciate your business and we are thrilled that you find something you love. If you have any question, you need assistance, feel free to reach out. Happy shopping, best regard, Megan Store team. Because as well, leave my contact here. For example, let's leave it there. I'm not put my last contact there for people. It's going to be very open on YouTube. So leave your contact there. Once anybody buys something from your store, they will get it automatically on their receipt. And then enable product review. I can say, hey, for this product, I don't want anybody to review, so don't review anything. So I'll untick it. When the person buys, the person won't see place to review. But if you want, I could leave it there. So when you're done buying, you could see a place to review. Advertise this product. Don't use this option for now. There are reasons why I don't want you to use it. When the time comes, I'll tell you how to use it. And I'm only going to tell serious people how to use this advertise. Of course, you pay money, but you pay money, you rush and can't pay money. You didn't do what you're supposed to do. It will yield fruit. So let me tell you when to do it, and I'll tell you very soon when I've seen that your store has almost all it takes to stand the crowd. So catalog mode, I could say, hey, hide this product from hide this price, hide the check to hide product price from your product. You could hide the product price. You don't want people to see the price. You want only them to see it and call you before you tell them the price. Remove add to cart button. You really don't need these two things. Please don't check out on this thing. Don't check on this catalog mode. You have zero business to do with them. So I'm going to go ahead and save this product. Network, be my friend. I beg you. This is just how to modify product. Everything we did here, we are going to see it on the front end, and I'll take time to explain how the changes and the settings we applied, how they were able to come up on the front end. So I think it was my friend today. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh this, and we're just going to have it. Let me let this man go. And this is just how to modify product. I've taken 9 minutes of your time already, but just bear with me. I believe many people have left. Oh, I still have people. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate it. Okay, so you see what I did now? That thing I put, you see? Now, you see, from $3 to $123, which happens to be the highest, I would be kind enough to go back here once my network gives me access to that place. I'll be kind enough to show you why it shows this 123. And in the AliExpress, it's not showing why, because I messed around with the variations. I shoot one of the variations to be 123, which happens to be the highest dollar rate. So it's telling me that it's between $3 to 123. So if I go around and choose, I think it was black or something. If I choose black and I choose this, you see, it shows me $58. Which variation was that? Hopefully it doesn't go off. So we are going to check the variation right now, and I'm going to show you. So let's see which of the variation had that. Okay, you see, purple. Purple was $123, and the black was actually $58. I changed this thing. So you see, like I choose black right now, you see $58. And I want to choose purple right now, you see $123. So it's telling me now that look, the lowest of the product price is 3.97, but the highest is 123, depending on the one you choose. So if you choose gray, it's going to give you $6. And if you choose purple, it's going to give you 123. If you choose red, it's going to give you $3 because that's what it is. If you choose other variation color, it's going to give you $89, which is other variation color. If you come right here, you could see that other variation color right now. Variation color right here, you could see it here is like $89. So I could play around with a whole lot of things. Like I could rename this, I could rename the other variation color. I could do a whole lot of things, but that's not the case. It's going to take a whole lot of time. So look at the front end here again. I've told you how to make the changes on the price, and look at the name: Classic Hip Hop Shoulder Bag Phone and Essentials Folder. You remember how we changed that name? Name very important. Names very, very important. I wish I can hold meeting without owning data. Those people this thing, I won't be able to edit this video. So name was very important because of SEO. Remember, we did the SEO on the beginning. We were asking it to give us something that would make it high rank on Google. Okay, so it gave us something and we added a little thing just because we are about to start debating with this very man that keeps coming up on every search engine. You remember when we search it, it keeps coming up number one. So we have to debate. We have to fight it with our SEO and make sure it drops. And it must drop. I showed you my own now on the first video. I showed you I was able to fight that SEO. I fought it and it came down. Oh yeah, let me go and bring one of the products again. Where's my front end store? It's going to take time, but I think if I can, I'll do it so you to see how I was able to do it. Even these people, the almighty, these people, they were on number 3 or 4. I was number 1. I was number 2. I was number 3. It was called SEO. That's what I did. Free gives me free traffic. So as I was talking now, we know how to change this name of the price. We now know how to check the variation in case you make any importation of product, you want to change the prices. You don't want to align with what AliExpress is telling you, or but you do know you don't have to go through all the price stress of changing this price. You could just do that by coming to your product. Yeah. You come to your product, then you go to AliExpress setting, importation price, something, something, change it to import the price. I was just showing you how to do it in case. You remember I put this buy for to get 9% discount. You remember what I did right here? I think the discount, like I did minimum quantity to buy. I gave you 4, buy 4, you get 9% discount. You remember that's what I did. So that is automatically saying that look, buy 4 of this bag, you get 9% discount automatically, and it will be applied naturally. And then you come down here, you see this product will be picked up by the carrier on 18. Now watch your time. Today is 17. Remember when I said you're going to add 1 day, right? So 17, 18. This product will be picked up tomorrow by the customer 18 September 2024 and will be delivered between 25 December 2024 and 10 October 2024. Now let's look at why did it get that 25. We come back here and say the delivering days. Please don't put your delivery too much. This is 7, okay? So 7 and we have 17. 17 plus 7. Today's date is 17. So you see 17, we have 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 1 day extra. Remember what I talked about? I keep saying it will add 1 day extra. So 7 days, it's going to be delivered between 25, which happens to be 18, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 20, 23, right? 24, 25. Approximately 7, 8 days or thereabouts. And 10 October. Why is it 10 October? Do you remember when we talked about global shipping? Like flat rate that we used to say it would take 36 days, thereabout. You remember? So if you count 17, I say 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Oh my. Oh my. All right. We have I lost clients? Don't worry. We'll get them back. So we count I'm just showing you how this thing is done. We could count it all, you realize that you fall at anywhere between 28 days to 30 days maximum. So if you count from the 17, which is the day 17, 18, 19, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, that is 1 month, which is 14 days. 14 plus 10, that is 14 plus 10, 24 days. So it now covers your express delivery. Remember, express delivery now always 7 days now, right? Express delivery, and it covers your global shipping. Go and watch shipping video on how to set up shipping. If you've not watched it, that will give you a better understanding on how to set up shipping. When you see that video, you understand what we are talking about here, how to set this up. So that is just how to do it. Come ahead, put the delivering days, and if the product was out of stock, this will be applied. If the product, kindly remember, those are the two things you have to look out for when you're setting shipping. How many days is your express delivery? That's your fast shipping. Is it 7 days? Is it 14 days? Is it 21 days? Your fast shipping should be the days that will be on front of your product. Fast shipping. Forget about your global. It's going to be naturally applied because of when they calculate the fast and they calculate the 1 month range, it will naturally apply. So if the customer fails to meet up on 7, the customer will definitely meet up on the 10th. The customer will definitely get the product on the 10th, depending on the shipping method you use. Please kindly watch that video. It will give you a better understanding of what we are talking about here. Moving forward, we have description, shipping, we have review 0. I'm going to teach you something about review. Oh my. Once I teach you that thing, you'll realize how your store can just poof between. I'm telling you, I don't want to say it on this video, but we'll talk about that. We have question and answer, we have buyer's protection. You may want to write that while we have vendors info, we have location. Remember, we changed it to France. You remember we were doing France now, right? You can see it here. You can see the product description, the location. France, letter Dubai. I don't know if you could still remember when we did that. Always the map. I have the first star, global Dubai, Dubai, Arab Emirates. So that's the France now. Kind of showing people that look, this product is from France. Wherein my store location has nothing to do with France. So I could just say, hey, well, I'm spotted at so place, but my store, this very product is on my warehouse in France. You understand? So you remember, you may also like cross-sell and upsell. When I told you that we could as well block people from appearing, you remember now you can see Korean chick back casual too. Now look at it now. Korean chick back casual too. I'm trying as much as possible to push these people away. So I did only one, and you see this place is quite. Oh, I did two. Well, I guess this is not in the market at the moment, and that's why it's not coming up. This Yogo DNS New Summer, else it would have been year two, to have been year, to have been year, to have been year. So I'll walk away that all of this will disappear. So it doesn't take. So if my customer was to land here, my customer will watch all of those ones and end up watching this one. You see, you may also like after watching all of these ones, it will be the end. No other place to go. So you are either left with either click on this buy now or click on select option. Then you should take you here, you select and buy, or you come back to my store. Or you can live chat vendor by chatting me. You can say hello to me right now. So you can say hello to me. When you say hello to me, I could go back to my dashboard and I could come to my chat and I could message you. The essence is that I'm able to block you from seeing this related product. That is the aim. I don't want you to see it because when you see it, you might like it, and I don't want you to like it. So, as such, I'm going to cross sell and upsell until related product goes completely off from my store. This is how to modify products. Remember, this is just modification of product. We've not talked about SEO, which happens SEO or product SEO, which happens to be the very, very paramount trying to expand this things more, which happens to be the paramount of the this thing we are doing right now. How do I close this chat button? Okay, so we have to work out a way that this will compete with this on the open space of search engine, and will push it down for us to stay on top all through the days of our life. How can that happen? Not money can do it, not anything can do it. The only solution to that is you have to start writing strong SEO on your products. Remember, the SEO we talked about that day was only shop SEO, and we still did product SEO. But because there's a demand, high demand on the product SEO, I will do a different one for you guys. So I'm going to open this for questions. If you have one, come up with raising your hand so we start treating questions immediately while I will stop sharing my screen as well. So we have Bakas Emmanuel, please go on. Unmute your mic and comment, please. Okay.
Okay. Good
All
evening,
right.
sir.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Okay. My question is on the delivery time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we set our delivery time for 7 days,
Mm-hmm.
and the products we're importing usually have a delivery time already attached to it. Like when I'm looking at my products on AliExpress, I usually see delivery times on it. So now, the delivery time I'm setting, is it for um, the manufacturer to ship? Does it have to align with
Yes, please. Let
the
me
time
take
that
you
I'm
from
setting?
there before I forget. Please, whenever you import a product, you see a specific shipping time on what the manufacturer gives you. Please kindly count the number of duration. Mind you, the shipping time you see is based on your country. Because you're in your country, that's why you're seeing that shipping time. Please take that shipping time to your country shipping and set it as global. That's the one that takes time. You understand? The one that takes time. Then you come out again and set another shipping that will be around 7 to 14 days maximum. Do you know why? Because on that day, once you're done setting that, go to all your front end products and put the first one there. The first one will be the first they will see. And when they go to checkout, the system will now tell them, look, if you pick this one, you get it so time. If you pick this one, you get it so time. They will now make their choices on the one they want to choose. If they choose the one the manufacturer said 30 days and they choose because it's cheap, fair enough, we don't have issues. We'll definitely use that one. But if they use the one which is the fast shipping, you will definitely have to use the agent I spoke about on that former video.
Okay. Okay.
Any other question, please raise your hands. I will assume there is no question. Okay, Gospel Apollos, please come in. There are people I asked to come here and ask me a question. They are not here. Gospel Apollos, please come in.
Okay, okay, sir. Good evening. Sorry, I came in very late because of my nature of my work.
Sorry.
Though I didn't meet up so many things, I've lost on my way. So I really wanted to know. I don't know if you can send me the video and
It's going to be
the
on YouTube. It's
shifting.
going to be on YouTube this night. You'll get it tomorrow. They'll publish it on the group tomorrow. You can go ahead and look at it again. But it's always nice for you to be around because on being around you, maybe stuck somewhere you ask out. That's the only place I answer. If you come to my DM, I would definitely not answer. Very limited. Please unmute your mic and come. Very limited. Please. Really,
Yeah,
even when you
good
have
evening.
questions related to other things, please go ahead and ask. I'll answer many here. And if I can't answer, I'll tell you I'll make a meeting for it, because the reason why I don't want to answer sharp is that you don't go and make mistake. I'll rather make that my next topic so that I could take time to explain better before, So go ahead.
My problem is with pricing. The question is on pricing. All
Okay.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here in Nigeria and I want to sell to somebody in France, for instance. Um, what what currency would my price show?
Now, multi-currency is just based on the multi-currency system. Multi-currency was this way. If you're in Nigeria, you're seeing the product prices in Nigeria. If you want to see who is in US, how they are seeing it, you could use what they call VPN. They are free ones. Use a free VPN. Let's say they give you 4 countries for free. Let's say US is inside. Then activate the US and then search for pop-up. You see all the prices in dollar. Then if they give you another African country, let's say South Africa. I have South African brothers here. They paid us with South African rand for the training. Yes. So you're going to see the prices on your South Africa country with the price of your country. That's one thing that makes the system even more unique, because it helps everybody buy with their local currency and their ATM card. Unlike before, all those massive listing, you only buy with dollar. So if you don't have dollar, you can't buy. So reason why you're seeing it in naira is because you are in your country, which is Nigeria. If you switch your country location to Ghana right now, your IP address will change and you start seeing in Ghana, and you will use your Ghana ATM card. Sorry, card here and buy online in the platform to accept it, unlike other platform that doesn't accept your local currency. So that's a uniqueness. So when you're making any settings on your store, please go and change the currency back to USD, so that whatever you're doing, input them on USD. Don't, because you saw the price on Ghana cedis, you will now say, oh, okay, my Ghana cedis is, I want to charge 2,000 cedis to deliver to, I don't know, state in Ghana anyway. So I want to deliver to one state inside Ghana, 2,000 cedis. And you went and put 2,000. You're actually putting $2,000, because your fellow brother in Ghana cedis is going to see $2,000 converted to cedis. And it's going to be very wow. And he has something to
Yeah.
meet you. So that's it. So
So
we
when the
have,
person
okay, go
so
ahead.
when the person buys my products
Mhm,
nominated in dollars, for instance, is in France, all
mhm,
right?
mhm.
What will I get here?
Dollars,
Will I
sir.
get
Dollar.
uh
Don't request for conversion. The conversion is not always sweet. I'm telling you from experience. Do you know they pay me around? If I'm able to share the other of my receipts, I don't want to disclose my customer information, because editing of video is very terrible for me. I don't like it. That's why when you see this video, it's going to go live just like this. And that's why I started by saying, if you don't want your face to be on YouTube, hide your face. I would have shown you my receipts. When they pay me in Ghana cedis and I was requesting them to give me in Naira, when they switch it, the conversion rate is different from what I'm seeing on Google. Because I go to Google to see my things, and it's not encouraging for me. So if I had my way, I'll just get my Ghana cedi. So for dollar, I don't negotiate. If I sell in dollar, I just collect my dollar in peace. And that's why you need to have Skrill, you have Deltella, you have to have PayPal, or you have a DOM account that can receive USD, you're good to go. Except you don't have those things, you'll be forced to withdraw it now. Okay, I guess we are done with you.
thank you.
Thank you. Let's go
Thank you.
to Olutayode Odosi. Please unmute your mic and come in.
Odusi
Thank you.
Olukayode. Good evening,
Thank
sir.
you. Yeah, yeah. I
Good
guess
evening,
that's
sir.
Nigeria now, right? That's Nigeria, right?
Yes, I'm from Nigeria. I've been
Okay.
calling you now, Mr.
Uh,
Megan.
okay. It's nice to
I
have you,
haven't
sir.
called you this evening about 2 hours to the meeting, sir. Good
Okay,
evening,
sir.
sir. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
so much for this meeting. I really appreciate, sir.
You're welcome.
I was the one talking about if you clicked on any product on my store and
Mhm.
you scroll down, you see other stores being advertised.
I guess I've
So you
answered that your
mentioned
question.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you
I said,
mentioned it, but my
yeah.
network, I barely saw what you were
Oh,
doing.
oh, sorry.
I
I'm
don't know if you
recording
have
it. Don't
treated it.
worry. You're on record right now.
Okay,
So when you're done, see the video
okay,
tomorrow. You'll see everything I did there. It's called upsell and cross sell. And
okay,
I spoke about spamming it, which happens to be the terrible part of it. Don't spam it. Just do what is right. You'll definitely block people from seeing any other people's product, or because it's annoying. Now, I can bet all of you've not make menu and sub menu for your store, and that's very terrible.
At
You
all.
don't make
At
menu, you don't
all.
make
At
sub
all.
menu. So it means that every of your customer that comes in, they just go and click on fashion and they go to the global fashion. Not now. If you're doing
Mm,
fashion, if you
okay.
choose to call it global fashion, it should be global based on your store alone. You shouldn't be paying for ads and bringing people and giving other people sales. Don't do it. So, and these are the things you do to gauge it in a way that look, nobody, you don't have to, throw your traffic elsewhere. So please, always stick to
O-
meetings time. We might vote the
Okay.
menu and sub menu, and I'll do everything for you here live. You see how it is done, how you can create menu for your store, different category for your store, different things for your store. So that when people enter your store, all the menu they see is your sub menu is your. People don't know what sub menu is. Sub menu and menu
Okay.
under menu. So we'll
Okay.
have to do it,
Okay.
and
Then my
people.
next question.
Mhm,
Okay, my next question, sir.
mhm,
Then concerning the compare, for
mhm,
instance, they check your product and they want to compare. There's a
mhm,
button there, compare. If you
mhm,
click on that compare button, it will not
mhm,
show anything in my store. But if you say, okay, let me go back to my shop, my store,
mhm,
it will
mhm.
take them to another store entirely. So how do I correct that?
I guess in that case, I will have to give you before. Do you have their WhatsApp number? That's some kind of technical stuff I may not be able to help with. But if I get it right, you mean that when they type on compare, instead of comparing only your products, they are busy comparing other people's products too, right?
No, no, no. Even they compare, it will not show anything, no products to compare. But okay, click on the button next to go back
Mhm,
to your store where you are coming from. It
mhm.
will take them to entirely another store.
Something is wrong. It's either we did something wrong or they did. Let me put on my hat. Hold on. It's either we
That one
did
is
something wrong
dangerous.
or they did something wrong, but something is just wrong. And we just have to look at it to be sure that it's not from our end. And if we are sure it's not from our end, definitely we just log on the complaints. And to log on the complaints, you need to make a little video, send it to them, and they'll see it, and then they can resolve it for you. Because if it's technical, so I can just help.
I have sent the video to them, but they directed me to a Nigerian number. I've been
Nigerian
calling
number.
that number. That number is just ringing. They are not picking.
What number is that?
I'll drop it on your WhatsApp. I'll drop it
Okay,
on. They
let
said it.
after this meeting, just be
Okay.
very fast to call me before other people start calling. Okay, let's
Okay, no
give another
problem,
people
sir.
chance, please. Ogechuku Amarachi, please come in. Ogechuku Amarachi. You have to unmute your mic here. That mic place, you have to click on it to unmute your mic.
Good
Okay.
evening,
Yeah.
sir.
Good evening. It's nice to have you. Please come.
Please, I really, am kind of lost in this training.
Your baby is telling you where you should be
I'm,
now. Okay.
I'm lost. I'm lost in this training. I don't know if I can have a personal time with you, so that
All
because
right.
some of the terms you're using, I don't even understand. Like SEO, I don't know what SEO is. So many things.
Search engine
You know,
optimization. Search engine
I don't know.
optimization. Okay. So,
Okay.
personal time is what I'm thinking because I'm very busy. You know this. And okay, we just look out a way. Just make sure you see the video first. Better see the video because I'll ask you things related to the video. And if you answer, I know that, oh, you've tried and you can't.
Okay.
And if it's too difficult, I'll do it for you. Don't worry.
Mm.
All you need to do is add me as a staff. I'll give you an
All
email. You
right.
add me as a staff in your store. Give me access to some certain things, and then I'll have access. If there's a settings to do the way to do it, and I'll just sit down here and I'll have access to your store and fix some certain things. Okay, so we'll talk about that. Joy Jeremiah, please come in.
Okay. All
Joy
right.
Jeremiah,
Okay.
please come
Thank
in.
you.
Yeah. Joy Jeremiah, please unmute your mic and come in, please. I'll start doing giveaway for people that are on the meeting.
Hello.
Yeah, go on.
Hello. Good evening, sir.
It's nice to have you.
Please,
Yeah.
I just want to. I will. This is my first time of being privileged to attend this meeting, and it was because I called you today.
Oh wow.
I have issues with my
Telegram.
Telegram.
You're the one
Yes.
that said
So
Telegram stuff, right? My.
yes, but
Oh.
what I want to ask now. So by this, I understand probably these meetings have been going on for a while. how
Yes,
do I
ma'am.
have access to the meetings that have gone on in the past? And these meetings we're having now, are they scheduled? Do you have a, is it we do it once every week, or
No, not
how
every
does
single
it
day,
go?
because there's so a lot of things we talk about. There are a lot of things we can't even cover all of them in 1 month. It's not even possible.
Oh, every single day.
Every
So
single
that means
day.
we must have a time.
Mm-hmm.
Every
7
single day by
p.m.
7.
7 p.m. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
7.
So
You see now,
how do I
now I've
access the past videos?
well, I in the past we didn't. I really didn't know that there was a way I could record my screen just like I'm doing right now. And secondly, I really didn't like it because as I'm talking to you now, so many people are sending message. They are appearing on the screen. People's phone numbers are coming up. People's, a whole lot of things like that, and security wise, and some people's face are showing. So it was a vote that they voted in that, look, please record. We give you the permission. Go ahead and record. That's why I had to do it. Else, you see all this one, you see them on the video. People are really actually flooding my DM. You know that what I mean. So, um, I just started recording this video last I think one day or 2, 3, 4 days ago, and then we tested it to see if it will work. It worked. So now I said, okay, fine, I'll be putting it out there. So what I'm doing is I'm going to start the new topic again and keep it going. I will keep going and going and going. And since we are all learning together, it's something I must keep doing to help us. And then this time around, I'm keeping recorded version of everything, including the questions, because those who were not able to attend, they would always wish, oh, if I was there, I'll ask this. Somehow, someone must have asked it, and I addressed it. So I'm going to keep it going. So you're going to see this one, and you're going to see the one of yesterday and subsequent ones. And please, not because they are recorded videos, you don't attend. It helps, truthfully. I have a client that has made sales today, I think about 180 something thousand. And I have clients who are making me angry because, like the one I just mentioned, made sales and deleted the sales and think he's running away, all of those things because of unpreparation. You know, when they say grace meets opportunity, I mean, no, I said it wrong. I said when opportunity meets, I forgot how they used to say it. People who are not ready and something just meets you, and you're like, I'm not ready. You refund the customer. It doesn't make sense. All these things affect you. We are looking for sales, and now sales is coming. You're running away. So if we had this meeting, I believe that brother won't have had those mistakes he did in the past. This is just about 3 or 4 days ago. So I will keep having this thing time after time to help each other. We help each other grow right here. Thank you so much.
Okay,
If
please,
okay.
just one more. Subsequently, going forward, how can I access this link now
7 p. This link is not
outside
available
the
again.
Telegram
Every
group?
every every day a new link is created. You know why? If we
Yeah,
keep
that's
this
what I'm
thing
saying. How
on,
do I
people
get
would
it?
go in and you have to be on to 288. Are you not on 288? If
Oh,
if
that's
no,
what
okay,
I've
how
been
did you
saying.
get this
I'm
link?
not there.
Okay,
Is
how
there a
did you get this
WhatsApp
one?
group that's a friend gave it to me?
Wow. Really, I know I told you to delete that Telegram and reinstall a new one. You said because of your
Yes, can
commitments.
I suggest maybe there's just a WhatsApp group created for just pasting of that thing. So if there are people like us um, can access the link from that WhatsApp group. So I don't have to depend on anyone else. I just go to the WhatsApp group
Well,
and
well, I would have loved to do that, but our WhatsApp has been spammed so many times, just like Facebook. People, if you go to Facebook and type dropshipping, Megan, you see me there like 20 places. I'm not there all of those places. Reason why we left for Telegram is because Telegram has some settings that hides people number, and that's why if you go back to your Telegram, you can't find any other persons. Reason why we use this place now, Google Meet, is because you only see email. Like I see Joy, I can't even know your number. I don't know your email. In fact, you won't see email, you see names. So we are trying everything within possible best not to make people, because when we put people where you can meet other people, they start acting funny. I know people who have slide into other people DM, go and beg for money. People slide into DM, start impersonating me. I'm telling you, after this meeting, go to Facebook, you see me in 20 places or even more. I've written Facebook so many times, they just can't help. Their system is just not strong like YouTube. You think YouTube, you can see, you can't even try it on YouTube. Before your video goes live, they will mark it. Well, on Facebook is exaggerated. So if you're asking we go back to WhatsApp group we are running away from, it might be very difficult. Instead, if your friend can be giving you the link, I think I would even call her and ask her to please, because we'll definitely appreciate her. But anything that will make us lose or maybe make our people here, this thing become vulnerable for other people to start sliding in. And there was one guy that did his own. He came to WhatsApp and started cropping every other people's number out and create a new group. started acting like me, and people start paying money to him. And I'm asking these people, I said, did I? There are many, so many of them are fights. We go to bank, we block accounts, we do. There are so many things on my desk. I just don't want to go through those mediums anymore. And that's why you see people, some people call me, "Hey, Megan, you're this, you're that." It's actually not me. You understand? So it's not my fault. I may not be able to grant that request, but we'll just find a way around it. Hopefully, God gives us the best. So let's take gospel, please. I really need to attend other training. I'm actually
All right.
scheduled for
Thank you
another
very
training.
much. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Gospel Apollos, please come in.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Sir, I have a whole lot of questions and things to be asked because on the long run, I think I've lost on the way. Because
Oh,
why the
sorry.
most important part is that on today I said let me try something to place an order using my son apps, and they were about to place an order, and I saw that I paid the money and the show transaction completed, but I lost. I don't know where else to get. When is it going to be shipped?
Oh
And
my.
also, my surname is not on the so many things. My surname is not being there. I saw
Mm.
pop up and the rest of it. So really needs to be going through step by step, like the modifying, shifting, and the rest of the things, so that I can be able to
I guess you and I will
work
just have to
along.
have like 2 hours personally for ourselves. I guess it's very necessary. And we may not discuss that here because one, I need to just have access to your store. I don't do this. Of course, definitely I'll tell you what it costs and how we go about it. Not until it's monetary, but time wise and the rest of the things, because this information you're getting, I don't know where to start. I really don't know where to start. If it's one thing I can now advise. But the fact that you're able to get an order, I think I sent you a video on your DM this night before I joined this meeting. And that video was how to fulfill your order on your store. Did you watch that video?
No, I didn't see them. See,
Watch
is
that
it on the
video.
WhatsApp, sir?
Yeah. I sent you on WhatsApp. I said, message me on WhatsApp. That's what I said now, right? I don't want to navigate my WhatsApp now. I'm recording the screen. I would have find your DM, but if I can't find your DM, please do well to call me this night and let me give you that video. After that video, you can now reach out to me because in that video you may just get everything right. But if after that video you still don't get things right, we'll schedule a meeting just between you and me, at least 2 hours meeting between two of us, sharing our screen and helping each other. Do
Okay,
not
sir.
pay money to anybody. I have not asked you to do anything monetary. There are reasons. Before someone will just slide to your DM and say, sent by Megan. Once you're done paying, you go and fight it by yourself. All right.
Okay, sir.
So we have all people are just asking again. I think we've answered okay. Adenuga Ashat. Sorry. AISHHC. That's your name. Please come in.
Good evening, sir.
You're welcome. Are you Nigeria, South
Um,
Africa?
yeah,
Which country?
Nigeria.
Oh, nice to have you.
So, the question I have is, this is actually the first time I'll be attending this meeting because I just started. So
Oh,
my question is, must I source the products from AliExpress? Because I
well,
personally have suppliers I
mhm.
use on 1688.
Mm,
So must I source the products from AliExpress?
let's
And
check.
do you
Let's
have
say
agents that helps
okay.
with
Let's do
the
one before we
packaging?
forget. Don't worry. Let's do one. We'll ask the second one. The agent of packaging. We'll talk about that. 1688 is one of the nicest platform I used in the beginning, but so for some reason I stopped. I won't say that thing in this video because of I'm sending this video to YouTube. I don't want them to block it, so it won't affect other people who are looking to watch it. I had terrible experience with them because things are very cheap there. And because of how cheap they are, I was surprised with some certain things. And my customers were always asking for refund, of which, when money comes into your hand, refund is always there. It's like the last option on your mind. But when you're pushed to the wall, you have to refund, else, you might lose your long standing store and thereabout. So if you find 1688 to be the best platform you want to use to import, there are ways to import with 1688. It's called CSV. You go to your importing your product, you see CSV. I will show you how to use CSV to import. But I just hope you have done the importation that like you've patronized them and they're actually nice. Like they are very nice to me too. Everybody knows 1688 is the one of the best. Like you know what I'm trying to say right now. So YouTube doesn't frown. Every platform is the best, but I guess you know what you're doing. And if that is the route you want to take, why not? I could just show you, but I won't go deep. We'll just show you how to do it, and then you go ahead and do it yourself. It's called CSV. That way, you could just move more than 20 products at a time. You just upload everything, will go to your store direct. So the second one is packing. Like, what you mean by packing is like, if I get you right, when I was on Shopify, sorry, Amazon, if I buy product and my store name is Megan Store, I have packing of my own Megan Store, which I use before the product gets to the customer. It doesn't go with Ali packing. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
All right, this is how to do it. The first of all have to, it works mostly for people who do single drop shipping, like single product drop shipping, not multi. Multi is going to be very draining. But if you do single, like if you focus on selling only this thing and this thing alone, you can do that package. Do you know how? Now, what you could do is that you can message your supplier and tell them that, look, you want to be selling their product. They'll be so happy to have you. Every supplier are looking for sellers. You're looking for sellers like no tomorrow. But tell them, please, for all of your product, this is what you'll be using to pack. So they'll ask you to send the sample to them. That sample, you could just send it, scan and send. They would download and then print it. Of course, you could send some money, but in my case, they didn't take any money from me. So they'll print it and then they'll be using it to wrap every of your product before they send it out. That's how to do it. But if you're doing it for multi, it's going to be very draining. Like if you're the kind of dropshipping I do now, I tend to switch my market focus because of how the country is going and how the system is running. So I don't focus on one single product anymore. And as such, it's difficult for me to talk to all of those manufacturers. I just pick any product, sell it, and then just ship it and I'm done. So if that's what you mean, that's what you have to do. You need to fall back to single product drop shipping, and that packing, you can send it to them. They'll do it for you. It's absolutely free. They don't charge you anything. After all, if they are to use theirs, they will even have to print it themselves. So why wouldn't they use the one that you're printing by yourself by sending them the fonts to print? And or if they decide to print for you free, they print for me free. Reason because I was able to sell high quantity. So if you're able to sell high quantity, manufacturer will do anything you want them to do. Even if you mean they should be holding your product in their hand and start dancing before the packet, they'll hold it and dance before the packet. They are looking for that sales. And every single sales means a whole lot to them. I've had the opportunity to talk to thousands of them, hundreds of them, sorry. And they are very lovely people when it comes to doing or shifting borders because of their customers, because that's the only way they survive. Any other question, please?
So do the products, like the products have to get to me first
They don't get to
before I
you
can
first. They
ship
go
them?
directly to the customer. Now, this is how it works. This is how it works. My face is part of this thing now. So is this hand, my face, and this. So my face happens to be the manufacturer. So you are the dropshipper. You import my product to your store. This man purchased my products. You tell this man, send it to this place. That's all. I don't even understand. Like,
Okay.
if they purchase, you get only the receipt, which comes with the detailed information. You pass it to this man with some few money, which happens to be the actual cost price of this man. Then this man sends it to this customer. So you don't see the transaction, you don't see the physical product. The transaction only changes hand. Just like right now, you're in Nigeria. I can decide to buy something in any of the marketplace in Nigeria, and then when they ask me, I should put my shipping address instead of to put my own. I'll put your own. They will deliver to your house. Now, those companies that are delivering to your house, they don't even know that you're not the one that paid. They thought you're the one that paid, but actually, I was the one that paid, and they delivered to you. You see? So that's how it is. Is that done?
So I have one more question. The shipping, like maybe the person that ordered the product needs it to be shipped fast, like really
We
fast.
talked about it on
They
our
have to
shipping
get
video.
in the
Watch the
mail.
video, you will have a better understanding. So we let people go, and I can prepare for my meeting that has already been gone 46 minutes ago. Elena Lavocious. Elena Lavocious, please unmute your mic and come in. Elena.
I think she has already asked questions and then she
Okay.
just didn't drop her
Okay,
hand.
then so I guess in that case, if you have any other question, unmute your mic right now. I'm not gonna call names, say it. So you
Oh,
again?
can I get sorry, I'm coming in again. I just want to get the link to the shipping video.
Okay, don't worry. It's going to be published on the group. You get it. Elena, what were you going to say? Elena, come in, please, fast.
Hello, sir. Good evening,
Yes.
sir.
Yeah, it's nice to have you.
Yeah. Please, sir, I'm coming for the first time, and all what you're saying is interesting, but I don't understand anything. So I don't know how you can put me through one on one.
Oh no, one is always expensive. So let's not talk about it. Just what you can do is that I'll show you a video on how to get started. There's always a starting point. You get to watch it and apply it. When you get stuck, call me. And again, since we are recording these ones, you can as well fall back to them one by one. You understand? So it's more of you doing yourself. It's not about the money,
And
like
I
I will
came in
always say.
late. I came in late. So I
Congratulations to
didn't start
you.
from the beginning.
Congratulations to you for coming in late. We appreciate your lateness. But go and watch those
No, it
videos.
was network.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's understandable now. So the aim is that if you're able to do it yourself, you understand the interface and you get used to it. Imagine that you just wake up one morning and you feel like, hey, I guess I should just change this. You can do it yourself. But if you're paying me to do it, or you hire me to do it, or you hire someone else to do it, you will always come back to us. And we that once we've eaten that money and the money has finished, we get tired of doing those things. We tell you we are done now. We are done with those things. So please kindly try and do it yourself, and I'll be there to assist you whenever you
No,
get stuck.
I tried. I tried some things, but I
Hmm.
was hooked somewhere where they said do your banner and your logo. That's
Banner
where I
logo
am
is not
till
hooking
now.
now. Banner is like you are a Christian, I believe. I stand to be corrected, but
Uh-huh.
respectfully, I believe you're a Christian. And what I'm saying is that you've been doing your church has been doing programs. So that person that does the banner, the logo for your church is a graphics designer. That's his name. So you could just meet him and say, hey, I have a shop, an online shop. I'm into fashion, so I really don't know anything. My mind is blank. Just give me some few design you think that can fit into my store. They'll give you say no, 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 just make some changes and all of that. At the end of it, you have a good banner. You could just pay him 5,000 or 10,000. People who do this banner for me charge me high, maybe because they know me. So if I don't
Why?
even
So
advise you
after
to
then, what next?
use my gift.
Because I've already paid for the subscription and
When you have the
other
banner,
things.
when you have the banner, you could upload the banner on your store. When you have the logo, you could upload the logo on your store. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about more of store modification on a live section, but we need to because so many things are changing on the platform, and I guess I need to update you guys too because many of you may not know, such as product banner,
Okay.
call to action, and sort of those things. Like there's a banner that says, "Hey, on this very product, I'm giving you 2% off. Click now, hurry now, and limited time deal, and all of those funny things." Ezekiel, please come.
Okay, sir.
Eze Chuku
All
Chuku
right. Thank
something
you, sir.
something. Eze
Okay.
Chijoke Sanjo.
Thank you. Yes, I'm the one.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome.
So, my own my own is not like a question because I've been following step to step the way
Mm-hmm.
what's it called, the video, and I've been getting it right.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue I have now, I know I spoke to you some days ago regarding me paying, was it 39,000 that I were
Mm-hmm.
like, why did who
Mm-hmm.
advised me to pay that?
Mm-hmm.
That's too low. So, for now, I have a project I'm doing, and that project has drained me down completely. I don't want to act. Is this something I can post for a while? Then later on, if I continue, I might just continue where I stop and I will not have issues.
Certainly, why not? But I don't remember talking to anybody saying that what you paid was too low. I really don't think that was me. Get it right.
No, no. Wait, let me explain to you.
Mm-hmm.
I think I made my subscription to the what's it called, to what's it called, the page. What's it called? That consumption you pay for you to have access to or to show.
To
I'm not
open
sure
a
if I'm
store.
even
To open a store.
open the store. Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. That money I
Oh,
paid.
store
I paid
subscription.
for 1 month. Yeah, I paid for
Oh,
1 month. So you were
okay.
like, why will you pay for
Yeah,
1 month?
I
Who
keep telling
advised
people,
you?
please, that's very necessary. Don't do 1 month, please. It's like, well, the truth is, I don't want to say many things on this video because I wanted to start doing comparison for you to see that the money you would have paid 1 month elsewhere, you can use it to pay one full year. Yeah. Reasons are that 1 year you have ample time to learn through this process. When you do 1 month, it's as if you want to do quick money, this kind of things, and you get stuck, you give up, like shipping doesn't work, they keep saying it. My dear, it works. It's just that there have to be
So,
time to go through all this process. So that's why I guess that's what I was advising you about. So go on, please. Yes, you
yeah.
can put a break and come back, but
Oh,
come on, I don't really like you putting a break so that you won't lose the vibe and you won't lose the energy. Let me tell you how it
Yes,
works.
another thing.
When
I have a
you
lot
when
of
you're going
things
to
that
school, you're going to school, you go to school, you go to school. You now say, things are stopped. Let me just put a break and then go and hustle this one. When you go to hustle, you hardly come back. That's the truth. So instead of that, just go through it. Of course, this thing can make you the money you are looking for lifetime. I'm not blabbing, it's real. I'm not the first person that came into dropship. There are more than hundreds of thousands of people, and they're making good money. And if you apply the right measure, you can make good money too. So give it that attention you're giving to that project that wants to give you urgent 5K or urgent 100K. Because at the end, this will stand the test of time. This is not some kind of
Yeah,
construction job that you're hired
I've
and
already
so.
pushed on that, and it's in January if I will start getting cash on that. But I don't know, maybe
Okay.
I'll have to seek for
That is not to say
loan
that you
or something
abandon
so
that.
I can take
I'm
it.
saying while you're doing
Yeah,
that,
yeah, I
you
understand what
could
you're saying.
just,
Yeah, I get you.
so I guess that's the last question, Abby. So if that's the last question, I appreciate you all for actually, this man is just joining. Imagine. I appreciate you all for, please, everybody hands up if you want to talk, just unmute your mic because I'm shutting down and I'm leaving the meeting in less than 5 minutes. So,
You can still hear me. I don't know
uh,
if you can still hear me.
very
Like
well, sir.
most of these videos, I have only one video that I used to go through this, but it's like there are some other videos that how do we get other videos?
Okay, so I'm going to make sure they start pinning these things so that this question doesn't come. Because I know that if they post my video links and keep posting things, the things might just disappear somehow. You don't get time to detail it out and see it. So I'll make sure they pin it. Okay. So Izzy, we are
Okay.
done. Joy Jeremiah, I believe you're done. You don't want to say anything again. Your hands are just up. So in this case, I just have to take my time to appreciate you guys for being here. It's not easy.
Okay.
Eh? Okay. And yet,
Sir,
what
if
do you
you
want to say?
allow me,
Okay. Okay.
I um I was asking you earlier in the day, when you pay to, so you told me that was when you mentioned this meeting. My question back then was, when a customer pays for
Mhm.
goods,
Mhm.
how what is the process? How does it
All right.
go?
Okay, I'm
So
going to
they
explain
started,
briefly. I'm going to explain briefly because there's a video for it. If there's no video, I'll detail it one by one.
okay,
So briefly is
okay,
that when a customer pays for an item, you get a notification with your email that look, a customer has purchased from you. You log onto your store, you see on your dashboard that the money is there. You log onto your order, you see the money and the information you need to use to fulfill the order. It is in your place now to use your money and fulfill the order. The customer gets the product. Once the customer gets the product, you can go back to that same order and change the order status to completed. When you change the order status to completed, the money will automatically land on your wallet, store dashboard wallet. The dashboard has its own wallet. You can now go to dashboard and then place withdraw the full amount plus the shipping amount plus the everything amount will be withdrawn to your account. Now, this is just me rounding up everything. The processes are in that video I sent to you on your DM. I believe you've seen the video this night.
okay.
Take your time
Yes.
to watch it to understand better, okay?
All right.
I
Thank you
appreciate
very
the fact
much.
that you had to join. I forced you to join because I told you it's not about that thing alone. But when you join, you understand many other things. And I hope somehow this video has a bit explained a little thing to you. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you guys. I need 5 minutes before I join the other meeting. So let's not ask question again. I'm going to see you tomorrow time, 7 p.m. Keep up the time. We're going to discuss something so amazing. I don't know the topic, but whatever topic that comes out that is very important, we'll definitely look at it. I appreciate South Africa guys. Mafuko Tedlo, I've seen you. South Africa, I appreciate Ghanaians that just came in recently. I appreciate all of you. Believe me, if we put our heads together, the e-commerce marketplace is big enough. We can catch our fishes. There are so many fishes on the river. It depends on where you put your net and what's on your hook. That depends on the kind of fish you catch. So I believe definitely all of us have something great we can as well definitely catch out of the open market, which is very open enough to make every one of us rich. So please do not give up. If you want to give up, just you shouldn't have even started. So now that you've started, giving up shouldn't be an option. I appreciate you all. See you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Bye.